Dave, defeat on the road at Mossley, just sum that one up for me.
Really disappointing. I think first and foremost, well done to Mossley. I thought they worked tirelessly, organisation, the shape, the way they worked for each other, their aggression, the determination to win every first and second ball was outstanding, and they fully deserved to win the game tonight. I think I've got the selection wrong, so I think that's on me, 100%. I'll take that on the chin. But there's a few other things that factors in play, and look, it doesn't matter what side we could pick the side out of a raffle. I think when you put a Berry shirt on, you cross over that white line, there's non-negotiables, and that's that you work hard, you compete, you fight, and ultimately you die for the badge. And there was too many people who weren't prepared to do that in the first half, particularly. And look, the 2 goals have come from 2 mistakes again, and it's fine margins and big moments in games. And making sure we drop points. Like, we come away from, we're not playing particularly well. We don't make the 2 mistakes, and we come away from 1-0, and you're made up 1-0 away from home at a place like this. It's so hard to come to. It's a great result, but we're not managing big moments. Individuals making mistakes consistently, and it's costing us goals and costing us points. So it's something we need to do. It's something we need to address. We're working hard on it as we go forward, but it's challenging with the circumstances that we're in as well in terms of number of injuries. We've got 7 lads missing today through injury. We've got 3 in the squad who are making their way back from injuries that aren't fully fit and not ready to start sort of Saturday, Tuesday. So that's in play. It's not an excuse. Like I said, I got the selection wrong today, so that's on me. So I apologise to the fans and to the club for that. But we're in this together, and when we cross that white line, we've got to be prepared to fight for each other, and I just don't think that was there, particularly first half today. And then the only other thing I'd say is something's got to be done with the standard officiating. I mean, probably best not saying too much, but just no control of the game from start to finish. I mean, mind-blowing.
In terms of these back-to-back defeats off the back of 6 straight wins, it's very much a peak, and then it's dropped right down with back-to-back defeats. As a manager, off the back of tonight, how do you motivate a group of players that have gone 6 straight wins and then back-to-back defeats?
Look, I think obviously Saturday brought us down with a bump. I think today's obviously been a continuation of that. And the first half felt like a hangover from Saturday. I mean, yeah, a manager's job is to motivate players. It is, that's part of the role. But that group of players, that group of people, first and foremost, don't think they're not hurting. And look, the fans have come here tonight in the numbers, and they've been brilliant. And massive apologies to them. I can't apologise enough for what they've had to witness sort of tonight. But just because we haven't been good enough, it doesn't mean that we're not all hurting as well. Obviously, it's a disappointing night for everyone, but you've got to lick your wounds and you've got to get on with it. Like, this league will chew you up and spit you out. And if you sit there and feel sorry for yourself, it'll be 3 games, 4 games, 5 games, and it can easily go the other way. You can win 6, lose 6. Our challenge now going forward is to find that consistency and that little bit more sort of fight and will when we're in big moments and in tough games. Obviously, that's always a little bit easier if we can make selections a little bit more consistent, which has gone against us. But every team's got injuries, and like I said, the group of players that we've got here are more than good enough to compete. If you pick the names out of the hat, if you picked 11 names out of the hat, probably maybe a goalkeeper first, but then pick 10 names out of the hat, we're good enough to go and compete with teams, no matter who it is. So, yeah, really, really disappointing night, but we'll get the lads in Thursday, obviously recover Thursday, see where we're up to, and obviously have a bit of a team meeting beforehand.
Just looking ahead to Saturday, you talked about how this place is a tough place to come. Vauxhall Motors again, another one of those places. What you thought said of the weekend? Even more difficult.
It's one of the hardest places to go in the league. They've got a style that suits them. They've got players who suit that style. They've recruited really well around that style. Players with good experience and know-how. And they'll be licking the lips, looking at us coming there on Saturday. There's no doubt about that. But you don't become a bad team overnight. This group of players has just won 6 games on the bounce, 8 in total. And I've got no doubt that we are more than capable of going there and winning. But we've got to turn up. Like, there's prerequisites. And like I said, if we turn up as we did the first half today, as we did the first half on Saturday, then we're gonna get really awoken. So we've got a lot to do this week. But like I said, it's about now just recovering, getting some key messages across on Thursday, and trying to get the lads motivated for Saturday. Really tough game.
Perfect. Thanks, Dave.
Thank you.